Hi everybody, and welcome back. In today's video, I've used that spin wheel app again, and you can see the results on screen. Apparently, I've got to put a hairband, a sink, and a plate into my drawing. I don't have to include a pig, but I do have to use Posca pens. So let's go. Sketching. Let's try a randomy kind of face, kind of like that. And now we're stuck. Oh, keep going, keep going. So we're going to do a kind of hair like so. And then hair band. Now how would we do that? It's going to be really, really nasty. I'll come back to the hairband. So we'll do this. We just want to get a rough outline of a person at the moment. At least with Posca pens I can go back over to cover up horrific mistakes, because I do feel we're going to have some. We have a kind of here, because she's kind of stood at the sink. If I kind of do a fake looking kind of sink, because you've kind of got at the sink. The taps are back here, so ignore the taps, okay? We're going to have just square, square, and this will be full of water, and this is kind of like the drainer. Then we will have... That's absolutely nothing like the sink, but I did tell you, didn't I? This is going to be appalling. And when I say appalling, I'm not lying, because there's been no reference that I can see, because you guys have it up there. I don't have it down here. I haven't used my second phone. I haven't got a propelling pencil, mechanical pencil, whatever you call it. And there's been no pre-sketching. So, let's do... So, she's at the sink. Arms. She's gonna have one of those stick thing, cleaner things. What the hell do they look like? Well, kind of like, I'll just do this. Bit like a broken paintbrush. So that's going to be the cleany thing. And then we've got the hand in the wrong position. No, wrong position. We will then have, isn't that awful? Wait a moment. Don't fail me now, White Posca. Well, it all helps with the skin tone that will eventually be added. Now, ignore that, fine, because we're pre-sketching with the brown. So now she's got the plate here that she's holding. So we then, I'm covering up the stakes basically in white, and I'll be letting it dry. And then we can go over the top with the colour that we want. That at the moment, there we are. So that needs to just dry. Put it in a pink top because I like pink. And this drawing paper is just regular stuff we get from the supermarket. It isn't acid free. I wasn't prepared to use the best drawing paper for something I can't draw. But I do think, you know, challenging yourself, it does help build confidence and helps you to, well, you know, you're practicing, you're learning. Hopefully, the more I do this, I'll retain the information. And hopefully this helps you. I don't want to keep doing, you know, I know there's many YouTube channels, art related, that are perfect all the time, and everything turns out wonderful and perfect and all of that, but my channel is all about learning, practicing. I find it fun to see what we can do. I don't really like art prompts that often, but again, I found a fun way to do it, and it is using the spinner wheel. And you just literally want to think of random words to put into your spinner wheel. I mean, I've chosen 3 random words per selection it could choose, you see. And these are the 3 that came up today. But I mustn't forget her hairband. I'm putting it off. You can tell, can't you? And we will do a second coat of that later. We're now going to put her in, I think, purple trousers. Vivid green cleaning mop thing. And these hairs are always white, obviously, a skin tone. And I'm going to be doing my blending technique, which is doing a dot of the dark and a lot of the light. And doing circular motions. You can add a bit more of the dark while it's still wet and blend it out with the light. Bit of green there. But she's got washing up liquid on her hands, okay? Well, she's got gloves on, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to change to gloves. You know those big, chunky, washing up gloves? Yeah, I think that's going to work better. The fingers always look weird in those gloves. They'll be different. And probably, because they're always a vivid, I think they're going to be blue, actually. Yeah, and I'm going to do that while I think about it. And we'll come back to that later. Now, that hairband, I want to keep things out of the way. So first I'm going to try like this. Don't be afraid to do that. I'll go back to that later. I might add bits of yellow. I don't know, because I mean hair isn't all one colour, even when I'm doing this style. Yep, we'll come back when that's dry and do another layer. Now, if I had a darker blue Posca, I probably would have added a bit more, you know, detail, but I don't. And if I add black to this blue with the blending technique, it's not that nice, actually. And we're going to now go into a time lapse. And we're finished. And it actually did come out better than I thought it was going to. I really didn't think it would this time. I've left the hair as it is. because I'm not really quite sure. The hair wasn't the main point of this drawing. It was about getting all the prompts in, and I think I achieved that. So I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!